back to throw. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Burrow going for it on fourth. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. They'll run with Pollard. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Fielded at the 33. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
36-yard line.
A final shot now for Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
No, but I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Minshew with a give to Fournette. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The Bronco ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Refusing to go down. He's got daylight. The 30, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 76 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And now the Broncos are going to line up and elect to go for 2 here. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, and this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
To Westbrook, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Minshew. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Breaks free again. A second broken tackle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Lindsey going to try and run it in. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Jarrell Casey bursting in to take him down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
On the play. It's now 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And Eifert has it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
It's complete to Chris Conley. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It'll be Minshew again. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. To Thompson on the screen. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
That
almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Pearson on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup.
Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Lindsey on the carry.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Block now to throw. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored